Hello, hello. Welcome back to another week. My name is Brian, and I'm so glad that you're here hanging out today. We are going to play some of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In fact, let's get a little bit of background ambiance music to get us in the mood. So, for those of you who have been here in the past, big surprise, I got my audio straightened out and fixed. So now I can sound like a person. And I remember to unmute my microphone when I started. So we're off to a a roaring start. I'm really glad you're here to hang out. So just as a quick reminder for anybody who hasn't been here before, all proceeds in these streams goes to support our charity of the moment. Right now, we are fundraising for Planned Parenthood. You can get a link to donate by typing !donate, and that'll give you a link and a blurb. In fact, I'll do it for you right now. So it's right there. And obviously don't feel obligated to donate. We're all just here to hang out, but if you feel like it, you're welcome to do so. But really, all this is about is just hanging out and playing some games and having a little bit of fun together. So I guess without anything else to talk about, why don't we jump on into the game? We're going to move our camera over a little bit. A little bit down. Perfect. All right. Let's jump on in. And of course, at any point in time, let me know if the sound is too low on the capture card. Hey Allie, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining. Don't forget to hit ! here so you get recorded as having been here. We are just about to get started. Hi Marianne. Glad you're here as well. Marianne, you too can click on or type ! here so that we know you're here. Look at that. Cedar's here. Welcome in, Cedar. So glad to have you. Marianne has been recorded as here. I'm so glad to have you. It would not be a proper stream if Marianne weren't here. Oh, please don't do that. This is not how we want to live our life and die our death. Cedar, yes, finally figured it out, and because I am an open book and have absolutely no shame, I will tell you there were two competing issues going on with my microphone. One of which was, I guess they were both technically my fault, but one of them, there's not really any way I would have known better, and the other is really just me big braining things. So the first issue was I had way too many like little filters and other things going on with my microphone, and it was cutting me out at the beginnings and ends of sentences. Issue number two is I was convinced, for no particularly good reason, that microphones recorded 360 degrees. Apparently that's not the case, and I had my microphone, this microphone right here, mounted backwards in front of me. So I was talking into the back of a microphone. I did not know there was a back of a microphone, but leave it to me to find it. Yes, Sarah. Sarah, welcome in. Yes, I am not muted, and I sound like a human being. So everything is good. Hey, Tay, welcome in. Tay, I cannot believe you are awake. And same with Sarah, after yesterday's incredible soup raid-a-thon. That was really wonderful. I wish I could have hung out and chatted more, but, you know, working during the day and all, the best I could do was sort of pop in and out and lurk a bit. I think she told me to come here, right? Am I crazy? All of the besties are here. All the besties are here. Should we believe what Sheik said and go back to Kakariko Village? Yeah, we should, and here we are. Who are we looking for in Kakariko? Where's that muscle memory when we need it, guys? Cedar, yes. Continuous learning curve. And don't worry, once I figure this out, I will figure out how to mess something else up. It is the way of the world. But you know what? The key is never making the same mistake twice. We'll all make new mistakes over and over again, but you don't want to make the same one too many times. You got to learn and move forward. So we've been wandering around here. Sheik told us to come to Kakariko, and I'm in Kakariko, and I don't remember what's happening here. So hopefully something will happen soon. Does Sheik have a house or something that I'm supposed to go visit? Maybe we'll go back and talk to Sheik. Maybe we need to talk to Sheik first before we can trigger this. But Navi seems to think that we're already supposed to be here. This is, curious. Very curious. Kakariko Village, that was where I just was, right? Yeah. Guess we're gonna go say hi to, Sheik and maybe remind her that, him or her that they need to, be where we're going. Please stop screaming at me, undead, horrible zombies. Cedar, when are we getting your next Ocarina of Time stream? I think last I saw you had just beaten the Forest Temple. Oh, I remember what I have to do. Not quite sure, but it'll probably be a weekend. I love weekend streams. I am much more likely to be able to join them. Someday when I'm an affiliate, if I make it to affiliate, I am going to have that Redead Scream audio be one of the channel point redemptions. We'll see if we can get that done in time for October scary season. Don't mind Link just screaming away as he climbs up the stairs. Yeah, I was sort of right. I was heading to the graveyard, and then I walked back out of the graveyard. They really do not clue this part very well. Because I happen to remember it from having played this game before. Like, I eventually remembered it, but nobody really clues this very well. Or which hole we gotta jump in. I don't even think this is the right one. Nope. But still pretty. I love the fairy fountain music. Although I think because it's nighttime, it's not gonna play it for me. And we're also full up on fairies. Oh, let's just sit here and listen to this for a moment. Allie, we had a very nice dinner. Actually, our au pair made some chicken with roasted potatoes. Hey Joff, welcome in. So glad to have you. So funny enough, actually, she had some time to make dinner. Usually she doesn't do any of the cooking. But today was a momentous day. So for those of you who have kids, you may know today is the day after Labor Day, which means it is the beginning of the school year. So today, for the very first time, we dropped Elijah off for a full day of daycare. So it was a very exciting day. Everyone was a little nervous, but it seems like it went well. We got pictures throughout the day. He had his little baby concerned face on all day. But you know what? He did well. He played. He slept for 45 minutes, which is an okay nap, more than I thought he was going to do. And he ate like 500 pounds of food. So whatever stress he felt did not mess with his appetite. Young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Cedar, yes, thank you, was very exciting. Exciting for all of us. It's a big step. It's a big developmental step for him to socialize and also become a little human petri dish. We are looking forward to getting every cold and flu and disease that little kids carry around with them all the time. Ow. Dumpe, can you not light me on fire, please? I'm just trying to follow you and be your best friend. I just want to be friends. I just want to be best friends. Ow, please stop. I just want to be besties. Oh yes, he is absolutely going to be a little human petri dish. Just coming home, soaked in plague every day. The time of this race was 1 minute 9 seconds. Hey, young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? Huh, fellow youths? I'm sure it will help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. Thanks, Dompe. I miss you already, buddy. You found the hook shot. It's a spring-loaded chain that you can cast out to hook things. You can use it to drag distant items toward you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something. While holding C, you can aim with the joystick. Shoot it by releasing C. I will do all of those things. Neat. Now we have to remember the Song of Time, maybe? Write A down. Did everybody have a good day today? Happy Tuesday. I thought I could pull myself to that. I guess not. I've collected 3. Just one more. Alright, now we have to break the space-time continuum, the time paradox, whatever it is. Grrr. I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. Grrr. It's all that Ocarina Kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up. Yeah, you want to say that to my face, pal? What? You've got an ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I'll never forget this song. So, two things about this song. Oops. Oh, number one, I got it wrong. Welcome in, Cecilia. Good to have you back again. So we just learned the Song of Storms from this man after he learned it from us as a child, and then we have to go back in time and play it as a child so that he can learn it. But we only know it to teach him because we learned it from him as an adult, and he only knows it when we're an adult because he learned it from us as a kid, but we learned it as a kid after we learned it as an adult, and we have broken time itself. Also, on a less mind-stretchy front, back when I lived in New York City years ago, there was a subway station that I used to get on and off at for work every day. And every single time it rained, even a little bit, there was a man who would go into the subway, and I don't remember what instrument he had, but he would play this song over and over again in the subway station. And I think 85% of the people who walked by had no idea what he was playing, but for those of us who had played this game, it was just a source of such joy to hear this song as it was raining outside in the city. Whoa, please, too fast, too fast, too fast. So what do you guys think? Should we go take on our first temple? It's 8:53. I'm thinking we probably have enough time. If we really press, maybe we'll be able to finish the forest temple. Oh, I can casually ask anything, Cedar. So what do you guys think? Should we beat the entire game tonight? I'll just, pull an awesome gamer glitch out of thin air and beat this game? Probably not. Let's start a poll. Should Brian become a professional gamer? Welcome in, Millie. Wahoo indeed. Millie, we just learned the Song of Storms. We beat Dompe in a quick little race. He only set me on fire like 30 times. Thank you. Yes, turning it forwards really made a world of difference. Extremely proud of myself for not realizing for 6 straight streams that I was talking into the back of this microphone. So my role in the streaming community is to make every mistake out there so that everybody else can learn from it. Yes, that was half of the issue, Millie. The other half was I had installed a bunch of filters thinking that it would fix the sound, but it turns out the sound was wrong for totally different reasons. I think as an adult, the song... Oh, no. I don't have a warp song yet. Yeah, the song doesn't lead me anymore. I think it's just as loud, no matter which way we go. What are you? Though you wear Kokirish clothing, you can't fool me. I promised Soraya I would never let anybody go through here. Well, first, let me remember this song to play. And Millie, yes, I I have lots of painful learning moments in all aspects of life. I'm really good at learning through failure. It's my forte. Down, right, left. Yeah. I joke about it a little self-deprecatingly. That melody? Soraya plays that song all the time. Do you know Soraya? But I truly do believe that success is built on failure. And there are very few things in life that anybody is good at immediately. And it's so important to not get discouraged by early failure, because that is how you become really good at whatever it is you want to do. And you can only get there if you push through the failure and learn from the failure. That song. Soraya taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Millie, the difference is I have a whole group of people who are able to help me with this stuff, and you have me. It's not fair. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. I think he remembers me. That's cute. Oh no, don't kick me back out here. Where is... Do I get a map? I really need a map of this area. How do children remember this? How does anybody do this? I just want to go see Soraya. Oh, right. I can sort of edge my way right in. Oh, this was the forest stage. We don't want to be here anymore. I hear a thing, though. Wow, this is the final boss, trying to find my way through this forest, through the Lost Woods. I never figured out the sound or lighting trick. So I don't think there is a lighting trick. The sound trick is only as a child. So when you're a child, the sound is louder depending on which way you go. But as an adult, I think it just assumed that you would remember where to go, which seems like an unfair assumption to make. I think we're getting close. If none of these open up and let me through somewhere, I think all of them will let me do it. There we go. From here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on some enemies. Use Z targeting to always look in the proper direction. Set your view so you can see down the next corridor before you turn a corner. Once your view is set, hold down Z to sidestep. They really held your hand through everything in this game. Except for the stuff you really need help with. Can you get a little closer, please? Thank you. Nope. Yeah, lots of hand-holding. Early 90s games were really good at, like, holding your hand through the most basic stuff as though you'd never played a video game before, but then offering you no clues as to how to actually solve the problem that the game is trying to throw at you. So puzzles, poorly clued, but game controls, oh, they will remind you 500 times how to Z target. Well, this guy is going to ruin my day. You can turn around anytime. Millie, I said it before, you were amazing at this game. And especially towards the end, it was really cool watching the progression from like just starting to where you were at the end. Not just with your skills at the game, but also the way your mind worked, the way you saw puzzles and figured out what was being asked of you, which is a tough thing to learn, especially on your first Zelda game. And I'm super excited to see you branch out into more Zelda games someday. Sheik. I love that Sheik recites little cute poetry about friendship to me. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Forest. Millie, yes. And by the way, can I congratulate you on how productive you've been with your short uploads? I've been so impressed. It's been like one a day. You've been cranking out a new YouTube short. Phenomenal work. For those of you who are insane enough not to already be following Millie, you have learned the Minuet of Forest.
Mommy doesn't get drunk. She just has fun. Crackers, where's the crackers?
Of course. Got to get that one in too. Linky, I'll see you again. Of course, we have to. XOXO Gossip Stone. Alright. Alright, I have to be standing so close because my little hook shot is so short. Speaking of things that are so short, did you guys know that, like, canonically, I think Link is like 5'2"? A true short king. Millie, sounds like you have to make one. Linda is such an iconic character. I just love every part of her. 500 emotes. Good thing you don't have a problem. Another Skulltula. Who are you guys fighting down there? I hear the wolves. I'm up here. I'm no longer interested in you guys. You found a key. Neat. Alright. Guys, let's see if we can finish this dungeon. I don't know. I'm not feeling great about finishing this entire thing in an hour and a half. That feels a little overambitious. But we'll see. Maybe we'll get through a chunk of it and leave the boss or something for next week. Oh, the Poe sisters, who we're going to learn a fun fact about because we're going to learn their names as we go. Yeah, Cedar, my challenge run is completing things before my brain turns into jello. So we have to move in clockwise order because otherwise I will forget where we've been. Up the ladder. Cedar, yes, that's the real secret to him. Is you gotta hook shot them first to stun them, and then sword them to kill them. Because when they have that flame around them, they are impervious to your sword. Arrows painted on the floor. I see that. Thank you. Cedar has been very studious about learning all the little tips and tricks in this game. Cedar, I really want to see you next time you go. I want to see you do that backflip off the cliff above Dodongo's cavern. Yeah, there's going to be a test after this, so everybody better be taking notes. When I was a very little kid, my parents took me and my sister to Disney. And one of the things we did there was we went on the It's a Small World ride. And if you've ever been there, it is, it's like an educational ride. They sing songs about the world and all sorts of... Where am I supposed to go now? They sing all sorts of cute songs about, like, I don't know, history and geography and whatever else happened in the world. And before we got on, my mom convinced me and my sister that there was going to be a test at the end. And so I spent the entire ride, instead of enjoying myself, I spent the entire ride trying my best to memorize all the stupid facts that they sang about on that song. Devastating, I know. She thought it was so funny, and in retrospect, it kind of was. Did we push that all the way? Are we all the way in? I think. Link, where are we going, pal? Just doing some jumpies, just for funsies. kind of regret throwing out all my old Nintendo Power magazines. I feel like those would be collector's items these days. Speaking of throwback collector's stuff, not that this would be a collector's item, but every once in a while I re-find a magazine that I worked for when I was in college, and I did the photography for that magazine. I don't have a key. Anyway, the cover story of that issue was the birth of YouTube. So I have an old magazine where the headline on the cover was "Your 15 Minutes of Fame, the new website that's taking the world by storm." And it was back when YouTube was just being invented. Don't mind me looking at the moth on my wall. It's looking at me menacingly. Where are we going, boys and girls? Yeah, the moth is truly jealous of these sick gaming skills where I wander aimlessly and pray that something jumps out and tells me what to do. Well, that was just rude. Where in the world is this key? Thank you so much for the follow. I'm gonna try and figure out how we're saying this. Is it Natinis? Hina. You can call me Hina for short. Perfect. Hina, right? Or is it Hina? Hina, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm really glad to have you here. Right now we are making our way through the forest temple, trying to figure out where to go. It's going. It's a soft sounding I like in bit, hit. Hina. Not one of the options I chose. Thank you for telling me. Hina. Well, we're really glad to have you here. I am very glad to have you here. I trust that everyone else is really glad to have you here too. Hannah, have you ever played this game before? Or is this a first-time view for you? We found a key! That's the one we needed. This was my first Zelda game. Mine too. The first couple streams we talked about like how revolutionary this game was, how life-changing it was when it first came out, and I'm really excited to be back at it again. I am also ancient. I don't know how ancient you are, but yes, we are both olds together. Born in the 1900s, as the kids are obnoxiously saying these days. Millie, thank you. That is crucial, important information. Yeah, Millie, are you able to emote in my chat? They need to be approved. Got it. I found a, by the way, I found a little sounder that really sums up my ability to understand all of these, you know, like BTTV emote things that you guys are talking about. I am the least tech-savvy person in the world.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
That is me. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? This corridor is all twisted. Thanks for pointing that out. I never would have noticed that, Navi. Oh my god, Millie. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. I will not. I will just jump blindly. Did not mean to do that. Ah, yes, Marianne is absolutely in love with King of the Hill, as am I. But in particular, she was a Luann fan. Oh no, I need another key, but I have not another key. We are really going about this in a backwards fashion. Hello, Key? Where might you be, Key? Marianne and I watched through the entirety of King of the Hill, episode by episode, and it really is an all-time classic. Maybe this door has a thing for us? Alright, I'll leave you alone. go. So the key with beating those guys is switching back and forth between them because they are on a timer. When they die, they will come back. So you want to have each of them close to death before you kill one of them. That way you can quickly hit the other. And that is a good tip for later on as well, when you get into the very end of the game when you have to face bad guys like that again. Where was that? No, we want the hallway. There was like a long twisty hallway. Where is our long twisty hallway? And no, I will not follow the map. Don't tell me to follow the map. Oh yeah, was it this same place that we literally just came from? I think it might have been. Yeah, this hour-and-a-half temple timeline is not looking as realistic, but we'll keep it moving. We've got time left. So Hina and anyone else in chat, what are some other N64 games that you guys liked to play? Because I've got a whole list of them that I really love. I was a huge, huge Star Fox 64 guy. That and Mario Kart 64 and Blast Corps. Blast Corps? Oh, Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing drove me insane because I was so used to Mario Kart. It felt so, the controls felt so slippery. I was so bad at it, but it was so much fun. Anytime now, buddy. Two again. We're gonna get in, what, 3 hits before we switch to the other guy? Never mind. We are gonna go find some hits so that we don't die just yet. Well, now I have no clue who I worked on before. So we might have to move expeditiously. no, please don't come back to life, other guy. Good, 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 good. Oh, yes, Snacky Snack, report back on what you get. And if you want to hit exclamation point lurk, you'll be in lurk mode. Millie, I'm super excited to use those emotes. Thank you for making them universal. And someday you can teach me how to use BTTV and also what it is. Which way do we come from? This way will work. Well, well, well. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. If it isn't the great Banani Annie. Thank you so much for the raid, Annie. Great to see you. I feel like I haven't talked to you in like 5 minutes. Thank you so much for popping in with a raid. What were we playing? Fortnite, yes. Did you win? Do I need to unlurk to tell you you're dead? Thank you for the follow, Fizzy G. Welcome in. We are playing Ocarina of Time right now. We have set a personal challenge that we are not going to meet. We had a lot of good games. I did need someone to tell me when I was dead. Yeah, I'm really good at telling you when you're dead. Really good at getting second place today. That's really solid. Second place is no joke. How many are there in a game when you guys hop into like a Fortnite lobby? Was that what you guys call it? Anyway, we are trying to beat the Forest Temple in one stream. We're going to see if it happens. Lobby. Good. I got the terminology. I'm young. I'm hip. I'm cool. I'm one of the kids. Oh, yes, Sarah. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So hip. So hip. I am closer to breaking a hip than being hip. And Fizzy G, that's rude. I don't say pop culture. I say popular culture. I am that old. I am a learner of popular culture. Real pop culture is not cool anymore? Are we not saying fat anymore with a PH? Brian, yeah, Brian is older than everyone. Brian is older than this game. Brian is older than, yeah, a lot of things. We've established that pretty convincingly. Oh, I forgot to look at her name. I meant to do that. Somebody remind me next time. We have to target them so we can learn their names, because there is a fun popular culture reference in the names of the Poe sisters. Popular. I'm gonna be popular. I've got Wicked on the brain now. Oh, we just came from that way. Marianne was talking about possibly going to see Wicked on Broadway soon, which was an awesome show. Did we come from this way as well? We did. Sarah, yes. So, Marianne hates when I say this because it makes her jealous every time, but I saw Wicked with the original cast. So I got to see Wicked with Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel. And it was unbelievable. Good Christian bitches. I've never heard of that show. What is it about? Is it a TV show? Is it a Broadway show? Oh, Kristen Chenoweth is in it. She is so good. Canceled quickly. I can't imagine why. Beth, one of the Poe sisters. So at the end of this, you guys are going to tell me what the reference is with the names of the Poe sisters. So this dungeon, this part of the dungeon, what do we know besides Beth? Nothing yet. I accidentally killed the first sister before checking her name, but if we check 3 of the names, I'm guessing you guys will figure it out. You may figure it out from 2. Are we going to get the compass to go along with the map? Neither of which I ever use. Tay, if you already know, then you are awarded the cool person of today's stream point. Make sure to redeem that with the exclamation point, this alert doesn't exist yet. And you will be deemed cool person in the stream today. Let's be real. Tay, we always knew it was going to be you that was the cool person in stream today. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Oh no. Not again. I do not like them, Sam I am. Let's take care of it right now so that it does not bother us. And now we're rich. We have nothing to do with any of that money, but Cedar met these recently. The wall skull rancholatullas, or whatever they're called. I don't even actually know what they're called. Oh no, I still don't have all my keys. How am I doing this dungeon so backwards? I am short a key at all times. And constantly backtracking. It's not good. Cedar, did you get picked up and carried away by a, whatever these things are called? Evil hand guy? Wait, I think I can straighten out the hallway now. Wasn't that one of the things that I needed to do? Now that I've got the arrows, I can do that. Millie, while you're here, how was camping? The pictures have not shown up yet. I've been really excited and looking forward to seeing them all week. The Wall Masters. Yes, that's what they're called, Cedar. Thank you. I knew you'd remember them. Assembling a shelf. I originally read that as shed. I was like, oh my god, Cedar. You're putting together a whole shed? But it is a shelf, which is still impressive. So fun, we are exhausted, but spent the day recovering and doing chores. Isn't that the best part of being a grown-up going on vacation? You come home and all of your chores and work are just waiting for you. The boss key. just gonna ignore you. Oh, I guess I can't ignore you fine fellas. Please, hold still. Oh my, that was extremely close to my face. Oh yeah, now I remember. I hate this room. Sick spin move, Link. Good job, dude. There's that key I was missing. Oh, I miss camping so much. I used to go camping, Marianne and I used to go camping once a year for like a 3 or 4 day weekend. And it was just the best. Get outside, you get into nature, sleeping under the stars. It's nice and cool at night. I'm very excited for Elijah to get old enough that we can take him camping. I think he's going to really like it. And I don't think we're that far away. My nephew is 3.5, and my sister and her wife have taken him camping a couple times. Nothing terribly long, but, you know, they've managed to spend the night in the woods. Hey, Amber, welcome in. So good to see you. Oh, am I supposed to untwist again? Or retwist? Amber, what are you up to these days on stream? I know I popped in for a few minutes on your stream the other day while I was grocery shopping. And by the way, I know I was lurking, so I couldn't actually answer you when you told me, but you are correct. And I did take your advice. I never go grocery shopping on an empty stomach, because that's how you end up coming home with 400 boxes of Dunkaroos. Oh, you did finish Cult of the Lamb. Oh, I love that game. And you were doing really well at it. I was very impressed. Yeah, Dunkaroos are a great idea until you eat all of them. By the way, pro tip, did you know you can just buy graham crackers and cupcake frosting? They'll sell them to you in a store. Adult-size Dunkaroos anytime you want it. We have that adult money. I was about to type out adult Dunkaroos. Yes, we are all on the same page about adult Dunkaroos. Who said kids are the only ones who get to have them? Sick miss. Let's try that again. Wow. Really terrible at this. Getting all twisty. Ignore. Unsubscribe. Goodbye. Oh, there's something around here, right? This hallway wouldn't be here for nothing. Right. I can hear you, Gold Skulltula, but I can't see you, so I'm going to choose to ignore you. Onward! Onto the checkerboard. Linky, watch out! The ceiling is falling down. Yep. Yes, it is. We're going to ignore you. Just open up the door and mad dash it, because there is nothing else in this room that we need. I don't know what's in that box. We might actually need that. Is there a key in there? I don't think so. Arrows. Okay. Not strictly necessary, but didn't cost us our lives to fetch. Oh, right. Do you guys remember playing with these little puzzles like at the dentist's office? They always had these. Hey, bud. You called Link Linky too? Oh, I thought I was being so clever. It just sounds so silly when everyone says Linky. Was that on Ocarina of Time or in one of the other titles? Also, welcome in. Glad to have you. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask, I tried, did not have an easy time of it. Oh, right, we're going to learn her name. So we have Beth, and now we have Amy. My main complaint with Majora's Mask was it didn't feel clued very well to me. Like it would expect me to do things that none of the characters like led me to figure out in any sort of reasonable way. Although I guess that's probably true of this game too if I hadn't played it so much as a kid. Like this game is also like games from this era. I was saying before, like, you know, like they hold your hand nonstop. They tell you what every item is. They tell you how to open doors. They remind you everything constantly. But the clues for the actual puzzles are not great. I still think this game is worth picking up. Probably used a walkthrough for parts of Majora's Mask. Yeah, I know a lot of people do that. There's absolutely no shame in doing that. You know, if the game is getting too frustrating and you're going to turn it off, you know, better to get a walkthrough and get through that part than to just give up on the game entirely. All right, let's see if we can... Meg, one of the Poe sisters. So we've got Beth, Amy, and Meg, and we don't have the fourth's name. But if you know the connection between the four of them and you didn't already know it, if you figured it out, shout it out. Yeah, the camera swings a little all over the place. You just sort of got to get used to it. They really had not worked out 3D angles very well when this game came out. They were doing the best that they could with what they had. All in, not a terrible job, but yeah, it was very frustrating to like hit Z and all of a sudden you're like looking into a wall. Link, get down from there. Come on. Quit goofing off. And Cedar, thanks for introducing Bud to this stream. I really appreciate this. Cedar is a wonderful streamer. For those of you who aren't following Cedar, let's see, while we're doing that, you should follow Cedar. You should also follow our friend Banani Annie. Both. Awesome streamer, awesome people, and frequent members of this stream, which I truly appreciate. Because what are streams if not just an opportunity to hang out with friends? And what are you guys if not friends? Annie, how are you feeling after that huge raid train yesterday? That was so cool. I really was very impressed by how well you guys pulled that off. That is not an easy feat. Good, I'm glad you had fun. That's the most important part of the whole thing. Oh yeah, you have every reason to be delighted with how it went. It was a monumental success by every measure. We're just gonna keep walking in a circle here, guys. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm sure there's some sort of reason for doing what I'm doing. Yeah, would you guys have 5 or 6 different streamers that you passed along to? Cedar's off assembling a shelf. Pretty shellfish. That was really good.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Okay, more circles. Oh my god, how many of these buttons? Didn't we already push this button? I guess not. Oh, look at that. Boss room. So let's see, can we beat this boss in the next 40 minutes and achieve our goal? How many times have you played Ocarina of Time? I've probably, like, to completion, having beaten the game single digits in my lifetime, it's one of those games that as a kid I used to pick up all the time and I would play through like the child section and then I'd become an adult and be like, ugh, gross, I don't want to play anymore, and put it back down. So I've played through the child section probably 100 times, beaten the entire game probably 5 or 6 in my, I'm not even going to say how many years since I've been playing this game, but since it came out. Evil Rabbit Ganon. Evil Spirit from Beyond, Phantom Ganon. Okay, which one are you? We try not to make everyone dizzy. Oh, good. I love when they're right next to each other. Ah, nice miss. I got the exact thing I wanted and just whiffed. Oh, my 40-minute goal was to beat this entire temple in one stream, which was scheduled to be about 2 hours long. So I wanted to finish the Forest Temple by about 10:30 Eastern Time. Ow! Yeah, this is the part of the game where the camera angle is the worst. Just cannot see a thing. Here we go. Away from the middle. Whiffed again. Well, good thing we have a lot of fairies, because I think we're going to be using one. Alright, got some good hits in there. Don't mind that beeping. You are awfully close to me, sir. Please. I need a little more personal space. Oh, there it is. And this is why we carry fairies. Wow, he took a beating there. What is that? I've never seen that attack in my life. What was that? Sir? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. Has anybody ever seen that? That is a first to me. The Phantom Ganon Sparkly Light Torpedo. Alright, we did it with 35 minutes to spare. But you have defeated only my Phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. What a wordless creation that ghost was. I will banish it to the gap between dimensions. Bummer. Bummer for that guy. Alright. Oh yeah. Ganon is real dismissive of Link. You got a heart container. Nice. Welcome back, Cedar. How's the shelf going? Gotta fix my posture. So slouchy. Back to the Chamber of Sages. But that joke is even more primo the second time. And we're going to Ban them. Get out of here, whoever you are. How do we mod action you? We did it. Banned. We don't need best viewers. You guys are best viewers. Soraya, you're back. I love you. I miss you. Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I am Soraya, the sage of the Forest Temple. Soraya, please don't ask me about the ocarina you gave me when I left the forest as the sacred gift to commemorate our friendship, because I may or may not have met a princess and chucked your ocarina into the atmosphere and taken a different one. So just don't ask about it, please. I always believed that you would come because I know you. No, you don't have to explain it to me. Thank God. I'm really sorry. She was cute. She's a princess. You know, what was I supposed to do? Because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. The banhammer is out. I will stay here as the forest sage and help you. Thank you. Digging these shorts. Now, please take this medallion. Oh, Soraya, I just want to hang out with you in the sacred meadow forever. Isn't she? She is, although I still think I love Malin better. The little girl at the farm who teaches you Epona's song. Oh, she is a dear. Soraya awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Soraya will always be your friend. Beautiful. This is such a sweet part of the game. I love this. Soraya is forever our friend. We're back at the corpse of the great Deku tree. Link definitely not over dramatic. Hey pal! Hi there! I'm the Deku Tree Sprout! Because you and Soraya broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish! Thanks a lot! Deku Sprout, do not look behind you. Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. This is really an awesome voice we're doing. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not a Kokiri. You are actually a Hylian! Hooray! I'm finally happy to reveal this secret to you. It's a good thing he doesn't have a neck, yes. Don't turn around and see the rotting corpse of your father directly behind you. Some time ago, before the king of Hyrule unified this country, something happened. One day, to escape from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that this was a child of destiny, whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now, finally, the day of destiny has come. You are a Hylian, and we're always bound to leave this forest. And now, you have learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right, mini-games! Now, Linky, break the curses on all the temples, and return peace to Hyrule. Tay, I don't know. Millie has been in and out. Or is it safe? It is, it might be safe. But if she is here, she's definitely going to ban you. Getting dinner. Yeah, that sounds about right. It is 8 o'clock where she is. Tay, it's your time to act out. Okay. We have... Uh-oh. Everybody act natural. Act natural. Mod's here. We're gonna go get some money. We're gonna go get some money. And once we've gotten some money, we are gonna go race that jerk Ingo. I hate him so much. Truly hate him. By the way, did anybody figure out the 3 ghost sisters, the 4 ghost sisters from the Forest Temple, where they got their names from? It was Meg, Joe, Beth, and I forget the 4th one now. Meg, Joe, Beth. Was Anne? I don't think so. Where's Marianne? She would know their names. Amy, that's the one. Meg, Joe, Beth, and Amy. Do those names ring a bell to anyone? It's one of Marianne's favorite books of all time. That's okay. Marianne, do you want to tell everyone where those names are from? Millie got it first. That is correct. Those were the 4 sisters from Little Women. Were they sisters? I never read it. I assumed they were sisters. Yeah, the creator of The Legend of Zelda was a big fan of English and American literature. In fact, The Legend of Zelda, the name Zelda, comes directly from Zelda Fitzgerald. He loved Zelda Fitzgerald, and so he named the main character Zelda. And then in turn, Robin Williams named his daughter Zelda after the Zelda in this game. There you go. Zelda Fitzgerald, The Legend of Zelda, and Zelda Williams are all connected. Yes, Marianne, I was talking about Wicked. Up, left, right. I have heard that conspiracy that I don't think is actually a conspiracy. It makes too much sense to just be a conspiracy theory. So I'm choosing to believe it. All right, can we win a race? Probably not. So slow. Whew. That was a little too close for comfort. Yes, Tay, I am playing this on the Nintendo Switch. If you have the Nintendo Online subscription, you get access to all sorts of cool old N64 games, Super Nintendo, NES, Game Boy games. Yes! Nailed it! Wah! Look at this man's neck beard. Pay for something on Switch, but I don't know what it gives me. I totally don't have this game on an emulator. Of course, that would be unheard of, unspeakable. Majora's Mask so I can beat it for the first time in my life. Tay, do you stream? How did you tame that wild horse right under my nose? I was going to present that horse to the great Ganondorf, but I betted on the race and lost. Shoot! Ha ha ha. As I promised, I'll give the horse to you. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch. Wah-ha-ha! Truly the Wario of this game. Not regularly, I find more joy hanging out in Anne's stream and chatting to her chat, helping behind the scenes. You know, I get it, I respect it, and I identify with it. For years, I was only in Millie's chats, and to this day, I enjoy being in her stream just as much as I like streaming myself. There is really absolutely something to be said for hanging out in a community that you really love. Whether you're the streamer or you're a viewer or you're a mod or you're whatever, it's about hanging out with friends. And it's awesome that you got to find a group like that. And I really feel like I have found a second home with Anne's stream as well. It felt like a really good fit very quickly. But yeah, home will forever be a Millie Buns stream. We have Epona. What are we doing with her? I think we're gonna trade some masks. Tay, absolutely. I cannot speak more highly of the Millie Buns community. There is no anything that I say will do it a disservice. In fact, I am only streaming today thanks to Millie sending me equipment, teaching me how to do it, encouraging me to start streaming. Really, I owe a lot to her and to her community. Oh, hey, Sheik. I love you too. You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. Yeah, I did that. But there are still other sages who need your help. Yeah, I figured you'd tell me that. In order to awaken all the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even through time. If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal of time. Sheik, if I could stop you right there, I want nothing more than to go be a child again. I feel the same about the community of the partner I mod for. I just love the chat so much. He plays Fortnite and it's whatever for me, but the friends are so great. Exactly. You know you found a really, really great streamer when you don't care what they're playing. You just want to hang out. It could be a game you'd never play or watch otherwise. By doing this, you will travel back in time 7 years. I hate to say it, guys. If I travel back in time 7 years, I am not going to be a child. The time will come when you will have to return here quickly. I will teach this to you for when that time comes. The song to return you to the Temple of Time. The Prelude of Light. By the way, while we're doing this, thank you guys so much for all the follows today. I don't know if you've noticed it, but I'm going to try and point to it. There it is. I've got this new little follower goal. I am trying to get to 50 followers for the not so secret purpose of making it to Twitch affiliate. So if you're not following yet, if you wouldn't mind, if you like what you see, click follow. And you know what? If you hate what you see and you want to follow me and just tell me how terrible I am every stream, counts just the same. So thank you guys so much for being here again. I really appreciate it. You have learned the Prelude of Light. I will have to look up that song every time I play it because I don't remember any of them. Okay, Millie's lurking. Time for Tay to act a fool. We got it. As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Linky, we shall meet again. We don't need haters to follow. Fair point. The shelf has been assembled. Did we beat Ganon? We have not beaten Ganon. We did beat Phantom Ganon, and we got Epona. And now we're going to be a little kid again, because who wants to be a grown-up, honestly? Cedar, yes. We finished it about 20 minutes ago. And then we had to go and beat Ingo in a horse race. Yeah, Cecilia is all over it. Cecilia suffers fools not at all. I like that little emote. Oh, hey, Richard. You're actually not Richard. You're just another random white little doggy. Are you open at night? No. Hey, what is that emote? It's my face when Cecilia. Yeah, mine too. Can we get another mask? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's see, we've already done the skull mask. We've already done the Keaton mask. Let's get a spooky mask. It actually looks like the mask from the movie The Mask. Tay apparently hates you now. No, I think Tay is so excited to see you that he wants his eyes to be as open as possible. He doesn't even want to blink so that he doesn't miss you. So we're only gonna play this. We'll play this a little bit longer. It's actually only 10:15. We finished that temple a lot faster than expected. So we can do a little bit of side questing real quick. We can go bring this mask to our friend. Yeah, Cecilia is the best. Cecilia will protect us all. Usually from ourselves. We are our own worst enemies. Cecilia is the Sheik to my Link doing this. Can we go fishing? Ooh, that's a fun idea. Let me first impress this young man. Yeah, it's Dampe, the Gravekeeper. Oh, it's just a mask. I get a different kind of fright from that mask than I get from Dampe. Will you give that mask to me? Yes, kid, you are adorable. You should look scarier. With this mask, I'll be just like Dampe. Here's my money! Wow, we ripped off this kid. Let's go back to the mask shop and pay for it. You can get the new mask model, too. Okay, and then we can go check out the lake. Well, if Hannah and Cedar want to go fishing, who am I to stand in the way of Bass Hunter 64 Simulator? God, I hope they bring Bass Hunter 64 to Switch Online. We just have to see what mask we can get now, because I don't remember if that's the last mask. It might be, in which case we are going to finally unlock the true secret of the Gossip Stones. For all of you folks who have always wondered what these dumb stones are for, and the answer is, yes, blasting them into space, but also, they do things. They have a purpose in Hyrule. Oh, not yet. We have one more to do, and we'll find it another time. We're going to borrow the bunny hood, and if we happen to run into the guy who wants it, we'll give it to him, but otherwise, let's make our way over to the lake. They are ancient Hyrule spaceships. They are for launching and saluting, but also for other things. The other things we'll probably have to wait for next Tuesday. In the business, that's called a teaser. Make sure you come back next Tuesday to see. Ooh, hydrate. I don't think I have that command, but you know what? I do have a tea. Thank you, Cecilia. And that is a good reminder. I am going to put in a hydrate command. Ooh, that tea is so good, even cold. Cedar, I'm going to have to create a to-do command. So it is just a basic tea. I use decaf because it is late at night. But what made it taste really nice this time is... well, backstory, I play Magic the Gathering, the card game. And so maybe once a month I go out to a local card shop and I play for a few hours there. And the last time I went, one of the regulars showed up with a big satchel full of glass jars, like a Zelda NPC. And he said, by the way, as a fun side hustle, my wife keeps bees, and we had about 250 pounds of honey that we harvested this year, and so we're selling it. And they were selling it for so little money, and it was so beautiful and fresh. And so I bought a pound of fresh honey harvested a couple days earlier from the town right next to ours, and it tastes magnificent. And so I mix it into my tea now, and it gives it this beautiful, beautiful floral flavor. Yeah, that honey side hustle is no joke. Why are we here? We are not supposed to be here. You know what? This will work. We are going to recreate one of Millie's most horrifying moments in this entire game. I love this music. Oh, I love this music. Stop me if you know what's about to happen. Oh, we missed. I don't know how Millie landed there first try. Snapped poor Linky's neck right in half. But this will work. This will take us directly to the lake. Link the Olympic diver. The Olympic diver. I'll work on it. I'm going to workshop that. I'm going to get back to you. It didn't work. I apologize. That joke needs much work. Olympic diver. Yeah. Yeah, there's something there. There's something there. I can feel it. I can feel it, guys. So, I know Hyrule needs saving, but this man has very itchy armpits, and we've got to keep him in business. Do you want to go fishing? Sure, why not? Wow, you have a rumble pack. Today, you can feel the vibration, young man. Okay, listen up. Walk up to the water's edge and do the things. Yes, got it. I'm so generous, I'll let you fish for as long as you want. However, you can keep only one fish. Biggest fish was... Wait, how big was the biggest fish? I already forgot. I don't want to try another lure. Are you so selfish? No, why? Why are you being so mean to me? How big is this fish? 6 pounds. That's all I wanted to know. Jeez. A week to figure out a pun. I will work on it. I am calling out sick for the next week. We're going to figure it out. Not you. Get out of here, you. You are not the fish I'm looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for. This little baby fish just came in, snatched away the lure. Oh, it's actually a decent sized fish, but that's not a lunker. 5 pounds. No. Get out of here. Well, now I don't know where Big Fish went. Is that you? Yeah, there he is. Bottom right. Right side. You there, Big Fish. Nibble on me. Do not get loose. Do not. Do not. Do not. I need you to swim this way, please. No, fish! Why won't you let me eat you? Navi, you have something to say? Is it helpful? Hey, fish. Remember when we were hanging out, being best buds? And I was dragging you to your imminent death? Want to come hang out again? This is relaxing, right? Everyone's feeling relaxed. Nobody's stressed. Link, we don't want them. Navi, get out of here. Go find Big Fish. I can see you, Big Fish. Come, nibble. Anybody like fishing in real life? I have not been in so long. That was a thing I used to do. Like we'd walk through the woods. There was like a little pond through the woods behind my house. And we would go and dig up worms and walk down to the pond and try and catch fish. Never did anything with them. Not sure what you would do with them. They were, you know, like 6-inch long little baby bass, but it was fun. Hannah, you go fishing with your dad. Nice. Lake, river, ocean. I don't think you're the big one we want. Love it, but I get seasick. Yeah, that's tough. Oh, is that the lunker? Yeah. 8 pounds. That's a big fish. Ocean. Yeah, that is. You can get real seasick out there. I can't remember if 8 pounds is big enough. Do we need the 8-pounder? Or is it 10? Weigh my fish, please. Whoa. This fish is huge. It looks like a new record. Weighs at least 8 pounds. Seriously. Okay, here's your prize. That's not what I want at all. I guess that wasn't the big one. That was a record. Does anybody know how big the big fish is? I think it's 10 pounds. Don't mind Link just getting in up to his chest. Ocean fishing is fun. I've only done it a few times. Hardest part is you gotta have access to a boat. Big fish? Is that you? 10 pounds for child Link. Yeah, I think that's right. I was just surprised to see an 8-pound fish. I thought there was only one fish bigger than the record. 6-pounder. but apparently you can break the record but not get the 10-pounder. Yeah, that's a big fish. 7 pounds. Yeah, I guess there are big but not gigantic fish in this pond. We're just going to catch every fish. I need to stop releasing them back into the water. I just need to like put them in my pocket and hold on to them for a while until I've emptied the pond. All of the fish. I want all of the fish. That may or may not be the biggest one. It always bothered me that this wall is not bombable. It looks like it really should be. There's big fish right down there. I can see him. That was not it. Alright, we're going to give this maybe 5 more minutes. And if we don't catch big fish, then we will do that next week. And that will just have to be your incentive to come back and hang out again. I can see him right there. Come on, fishy, 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 fishy. Bite, fishy, fishy, fishy. Do it, do it, do it. You know you want to do it. You know you want to do it. Just a little nibble. Just a little nibble. Doesn't it look delicious? Not you. Your big brother. There it is. Come on. Okay. I'm going to give this, I think, one more cast. And if nothing... I think that is the wrong fish. But I think this is a successful fishing trip. And we can do a little more fishing next Tuesday. £3. Nope. Okay. So, let's exit here. Call it fishing, not catching. That's right. So let's save our game. And switch to a quick just chatting screen. Hello. You get a close-up of my face now. We're going to turn this camera a little bit to fix the angle. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this stream. It was so much fun to have everyone in here. Annie, thank you so much for the raid. If you're still here, and if you're not, I will thank you separately anyway. For those of you who maybe haven't been here before, we have a little tradition here in the Orange Grove, as I've decided we're going to call ourselves here, that every stream ends the way every one of my days ends with My Little Munchkin, and that is with a good night bedtime story. So today we're going to read You're My Little Cuddle Bug, which is one of Elijah's old favorites, but he hasn't read it in a little while, but I'm going to share it with you all. You're my little ladybug, you brighten up my day. With rosy cheeks you smile at me and chase my blues away. You're my baby bumblebee, you are so very sweet. You fill my days with lots of joy, like honey, you're a treat. You're my caterpillar, you're ticklish through and through. I love to make you giggle, and you make me laugh too. My shining moon, my shooting star, you'd brighten any sky. There's no one who's more beautiful, my darling butterfly. So when the night is beetle black and daytime's at an end, we'll snuggle up, two cuddle bugs, and sleep, my little friend. Thank you guys so much for being here with me and hanging out. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other. And if you feel like it, give your parents a call, tell them you love them too. If you got kids, tell them that you love them. And I hope to see you guys on Sunday. We're going to play a little more variety game on Sunday. And next Tuesday, we will be back with a little more Legend of Zelda. And we'll see if we can beat the Fire Temple in one stream. That's going to be our ongoing goal. Can we beat each temple in one stream? So stick with me for just 2 more minutes. I'm going to do a quick be right back. I'm going to find a good raid, and then we can go head over together. Be right back. Okay, let's head on over. Our good friend and friend of the Millie Buns community, Jimmy Sprinkles, is streaming right now. So why don't we head on over? Be sure to grab a raid message and copy it. Make sure you can paste it in chat. Make sure it's coming up okay. And we're gonna start our raid. Thank you all again so much for being here. It means the world to me that you guys come here and hang out and are good to me and are good to each other. It really does. It does my heart. It does my heart good. It makes me feel warm inside. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys hopefully on Sunday and or Tuesday. Bye.